over Loon Lake. I'm landing to drop Joe 2 Rivers. He wants to check his trap line. Then I'm proceeding according to flight plan.
See you 3-4 days, okay?
What happens if you fall down when you're wearing these things?
If who falls down?
Well, me, for example.
Well, you just stick around, bud, until somebody comes to pull you out of the hole.
XNY 556, A for Apple. Come in, please.
XNY 556, A, Apple, over.
Hi, this is Denise. May I please speak to Gabby?
Sure. Hey, Gabby, Denise calling from the trading post.
Denise? Hi, Gabby. Something awful's happened. Grandpa fell down the cellar stairs. Gosh, is he hurt? A busted leg. They're going to take him away for a while and fix him up.
You can't stay there alone.
Someone's got to look after the post.
Look, we'll come up and help you, okay?
Will you? I was going to ask if you could.
I expect we'll all come. Don't worry. We'll be there in 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
Over and out. Okay with you, Mike?
Sure.
Can't leave her up there in the bush all alone. You guys want to come?
Sure, we'll come.
Well, we'd better get moving. Get there before dark.
There we go. Yeah. That's it. Easy. Set him down. Very good of your kids to help out.
Well, that's okay, Uncle Charlie. We're glad to.
Yeah, we're sorry about your accident, sir.
Taught me one thing, Pete. Over 50, you should go down the cellar stairs backwards.
What do we do while you're away, Uncle Charlie?
Stay with the easy things. Provisions, staple goods, hardware. Denise knows the prices and where things are.
If there's anything else?
If anyone wants to talk business, I'll be back in 4 or 5 days, hopping around with a cast on my leg.
Okay, Uncle Charlie. You'll find everything okay when you get back.
I'm sure of that. You won't forget to feed the dogs.
No, we won't forget.
Fine. All right, boys. Let's go.
Okay?
Thank you. Be good now, Denise. Bye-bye.
Come on, we've got
Look after the boys.
Bye, Uncle Charlie.
Look, Pete, I'm gonna hit the dogs, okay?
Better show you around. There won't be much time tomorrow.
Big day?
Uh-huh. The men from the logging camps come down and the eastbound bus goes through. You know something?
Tell me.
I've seen 6 trucks parked outside.
6?
All at once.
Well, come on. We've got to get out of these coats and get to work.
sure will. When does Charlie get back?
4 or 5 days.
He'll be hopping about for some time, I guess. Bones don't mend so fast at his age.
I guess not.
You kids are doing a fine job looking after his place for him. Well, so long.
So long.
That's pretty tough for poor old Charlie.
Yes. He fell down the cellar stairs. Did you know?
I guess he was taking him too fast, eh?
I expect so.
Oh, that's too bad. I wanted to see him. I brought him in some nice pelts.
We can't do any business while he's away. At least not this kind.
Oh, it's a pity.
Problem? This gentleman has brought in some skins.
Well, we can't do anything like that with Uncle Charlie away.
And the young lady just told me. That's too bad. I don't see Charlie too often, and I generally like to bring him in something real nice. These are hand-picked.
They look good.
You won't see any better, son.
Could you leave them?
Well, I'd like to. Charlie appreciates this kind of thing, but I cover a lot of territory. I don't know when I'll be around again.
Denise. Better see what Denise says. Uncle Charlie's a grandfather. This gentleman's an old customer. He's brought in these pelts. They seem pretty good to me.
I've never seen you before.
So you're Denise, eh?
Yes.
The last time I was here, you weren't around. Time before that, you were just knee-high to a sled dog. But your grandfather's often talked about you. He was pretty proud of you. Look, I'd like to do something for your grandfather on account of his accident. Now, these skins are worth 20 each, right?
That's about right for a good pelt.
There are 10 of them. Charlie can have these for $150.
That seems pretty fair.
Yes, it does, but...
Well, don't look at me, son. I can get a couple of hundred at Pine Forks.
Pity to miss this just because Uncle Charlie's away.
Do they all have seals?
Every one. 10 seals.
Okay, it's a deal.
But have we got enough money?
Grandpa always leaves some in the back room. I know where it is. Come on.
You'll have to excuse me, sir. I've got a lot of work to do.
Well, you go right ahead, son. Oh, and tell Charlie I'm sorry I missed him.
What's the name?
McDonald.
Okay, Mr. McDonald. I won't forget.
Eastbound bus. Right on time.
These look good, eh? I guess Uncle Charlie ought to be pleased.
Do these tell what size the skins are?
No, those are government seals which are put on by the chief forest ranger. Each seal is a different number and the year it was issued. When a trapper takes in a pelt, a record of this is made in his ranger's book, so that no trapper can take out any more than his allotted pelts. Because you can't sell a pelt without a seal on it.
I see. I just thought with all the numbers being the same.
The same? They can't be the same. There's something wrong. They're all the same number and all the same year. They're all supposed to be different.
I guess Uncle Charlie isn't going to be so pleased after all. You could be right.
Fred!
Hi, girlie. I understand you're the boss around here these days. How's it coming?
Look.
Too bad. Oldest skin game in the business. Didn't think he'd come this far.
You know about this guy?
Sure do. Last heard of him about 600 miles west.
Well, what do you know about him?
He's a master woodsman. Lives out all winter. Steals a couple of skins from one trapper and a couple from another. Pretty soon he's got 10, maybe 20. And he puts on these forged seals.
In other words, he poaches the trap lines.
That's right. 2 or 3 from each trap line. And always the best. Like these. Then he moves into another district and sells them. Fixes his time. Waits for the trading post to be busy, so nobody's going to check on the numbers.
Then Grandpa can't trade these?
Guess not. Stolen property.
We've got to get him. He couldn't have gone very far.
What's he look like?
Well, he was slight, dark, and he had his Hudson Bay jacket with the red wool cap.
Ah, too bad. He got on the eastbound bus as I left it. Might drop off anywhere in the next 500 miles. I left a pile of pelts over there for your granddad. Talk business next time I'm around, okay?
Okay, Fred.
Well, sorry I can't be of help. That's the way it is.
I think we ought to call George on the radio.
Oh, sure. And tell him we made a mess out of this? I guess it's really Sergeant Scott's business. Well, look, why don't we fix this ourselves? After all, we did it.
Yeah, but how?
What's the next bus stop going east?
Pine Forks.
Well, we could call them. They could find out if this guy's still on the bus.
Well, he is. We know that. But what do we do if we can't tell George or Sergeant Scott?
Oh, I don't know yet.
The phone's in Grandpa's office.
There's my girl. We should have got word back from the bus stop by now. Hello? Yes? I see. Well, thank you very much, sir. They talked to the driver. He got off at stop 18.
Why didn't he stay on it?
Master Woodsman, doubled back on his tracks. If only we had a map.
Try looking around.
There it is. Pretty rough-looking territory, but that wouldn't stop him.
Yeah, that's right. Green River, Great Beaver Country. I remember George telling me about it.
I bet that's where he is right now.
Sure. Rob a few more trap lines when everybody thinks he's hundreds of miles down east.
Well, how do we get there?
Snowshoes and Uncle Charlie's dog sled.
Watch the two leading dogs. They sometimes try to eat each other.
Come on, let's get going and pick up Chub. Looks like it. These snowshoes weren't bought in any trading post.
No, he made his own. I noticed that.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah?
what do we do when we find him?
Get the money back.
You know something? I don't think he's going to want to give it to us. Come on. Come on, Chubb, let's get going.
Right.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on. Come on.
Go ahead.
We seem to have lost him.
Lots of drifting up here. We'll pick him up again down there.
If we're lucky. There's a lot of country down there.
Hey! Some kind of shack in the woods. Looks like a trapper's place. Let's look at it. He's been here.
Could be the trapper.
I don't think so. Take notice. Oh, Seems to have made himself a meal.
If it is him and not the trapper.
Dog's okay?
Yeah, lying down. I guess they don't like pulling that thing unless they have to. Trapper not home.
Out in his trap line, I guess.
Must have been out for 2 or 3 days. His prints have drifted over. And there's only one other set of prints around, and they belong to our friend.
You know something? He's not very far away. The stove's still hot.
Well, what are we waiting for?
There's some fresh tracks leading up the bank there.
I guess we'd better leave the dogs here.
Yeah, I guess they'll be all right.
Well, they've got to be. Come on.
Stop here.
Yeah, something's not quite right.
Where he was heading, he should have gone that way.
But not without leaving a trail. Tracks going in, but no tracks going out. Why?
Because it's the end of the road, kids, that's why. Now, don't move, just stay quite still. Don't want anybody getting hurt. You kids have been pretty smart.
You think so?
Sure. If it wasn't so darn cold, I'd take my hat off to you. As it is, you just take those snowshoes off instead.
Better do what he says.
Put them over there. And don't try anything. I'm going to take these with me. And borrow your dog sled.
Well, you can't leave us here.
You'll be okay, son. Just follow your tracks back to the cabin.
Without snowshoes in this snow?
It'll be tough, but you'll make it. There's fuel and grub. A couple of days, the trapper will be back, get you to the railroad. By that time, I'll be 500 miles away. North, south, east, or west, somewhere. Big country. Oh, don't waste time trying to follow. I can move faster with these. I meant what I said. You kids have been pretty darn smart. They're just a little unlucky.
Well, it could have been worse.
Could it?
Well, he could have shot us.
You know something? I think Uncle Charlie would have liked that.
Yeah, probably. So far, this has cost him $150, 1 sled, and 7 dogs.
Why don't we just stroll home through the snow and fix ourselves something to eat?
Okay, go ahead now. Go ahead now. He's in trouble over there. Come on. And McDonald, if that's your name.
A bear trap. That's what comes of working in other people's territory. Never know where the darn things are.
Come on, throw over your rifle. Go on, you can't use it now. Come on. Chub. Okay. There. That's okay. Let's get him back to the sled. Somehow I don't think he's going to give us any more trouble.
Thanks. Oh. Thanks. Good to be home. Well, everything looks okay. No trouble?
Depends on what you mean by trouble, sir. We had quite a lot to do.
Feed the dogs?
Sure.
Give them some exercise?
Yes, sir.
I guess you found it pretty quiet after Indian River, Pete.
Depends on what you mean by quiet, sir.